Hello guys! You can find many different tier lists of skills, weapons and equipments. But do you know that we have official Survivorio tier lists? So guys, in this video we will take a look at them and I will shortly talk about them what I think. By the way guys, who doesn't know, I'm a free-to-play player and I already passed 37 main chapters and 26 trial chapters. In the first tier list we have main weapons at different grades and there are two tier lists. The first one for waves of zombies and the second for bosses. Light Chaser is the best against mobs in all grades, and I totally agree with this. It gives the highest attack, pushes enemies back a little, and every fire attacks, it triggers a backward slash. Next goes Baseball Bat. Who watches my videos? Then you know why Baseball Bat goes after Light Chaser. As Light Chaser, it pushes enemies back a little, which helps a lot against big waves of zombies. At excellent grade, you can see that Baseball Bat and Katana have the same grade. They both absorb enemies' projectiles and hit, but I'd better choose Excellent Bat than Katana, because it pushes enemies back, what Katana doesn't do. So on the third place, we have Katana. It's a melee weapon and of course it is good against mobs. But as it cannot push enemies back, we have this weapon on the third place, after Light Chaser and Baseball Bat. Other weapons are Rage. As you could guess, they are not so effective against mobs. But if you have problems with bosses, then Kunai will be the best choice. As I passed many chapters, my daily challenges are very hard, I must say. I have big problems with bosses, so I usually choose Kunai and almost always I pass them. So guys, if you want to pass many chapters and trials, use Light Chaser or Baseball Bat if you don't have Light Chaser yet. In case if you have problems with bosses, keep one excellent or epic Kunai, it is very useful in daily challenges. In the next tier list, we have weapon skills. First is for mobs and second for bosses. The best is Soccer Ball. It is the best against mobs and bosses. I don't really remember a chapter I passed without this skill. Always choose it guys. Lightning Emitter and Bricks are in the second place against mobs. With Bricks, I agree, but instead of Lightning Emitter, I'd better choose Durian or RPG against mobs. They seem not to be very effective when you have a few enemies, but when there's a lot of them, they will kill more enemies than Lightning Emitter. But Lightning Emitter has the first place with Soccer Ball and Drill Shot against bosses. Yeah, those three skills I always choose as my main weapon now is Light Chaser. So I almost always have problems with bosses. Sometimes I can choose Bricks instead of Drill Shot if bosses are not very hard to beat. By the way guys, here's my perfect combination of skills right now. Only skill I can change is Brick and Drill Shot in case I have big problems with bosses. I choose Durian and RPG because they are very good against mobs and their supply skill is the same, so you can choose Power Bullet to increase my attack on up to 50%. We also have tier list of weapon skills with stacked parts, excellent, epic and legendary. Unfortunately guys, I cannot say anything about them yet as I'm free-to-play player, and as you understand, I technically couldn't make them even excellent yet. And the last tier list we have for equipments. As you understand, on the first place we have Eternal Equipments. For those who doesn't have all Eternal Equipments, I will tell you which normal equipments are the best. Full Metal Suit is like a poor copy of Eternal Suit. Some of you may think that Carapace might be better, but no guys. I made it epic, tested, and you know, it is better to have extra life. Wear Trendy Charm or Metal Neck Guard. I personally prefer Epic Trendy Charm, because with Energy Cube it will reduce cooldown time at 70%. Stylish Belt, with no doubt, can save you many times. Thanks to this equipment, I passed many chapters. Fingerless Gloves, especially epic, are very powerful. They will increase your damage on 30% and thanks to insta-killing effect, they can save you when you are surrounded by many enemies. And the last, Light Runners. They will reduce damage on 20% and increase your damage on 20% for 3 seconds after killing an enemy. They are the best from normal boots, but there are some bosses when you will need only speed, like a tree boss. In this case I recommend Prosthetic Legs, because they increase base movement speed. Okay guys, now you know which skills, equipments are top against mobs and bosses and at what grade. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe my channel. And guys, the best way to thank for this tier list is to join Survivorio official Discord, and you can also join my Discord to get more help from me. all links you will find in description.